Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to this ACSA Primetime episode. We are here at the University of Iroquois Stadium, where the Eagles of the University of Iroquois, coming in at number 20 in the nation, will be hosting the number 3 team in the entire country in the Southfield Dalmatians. They are undefeated and are fighting for the very top of the Big North Conference. These guys also have Big North Conference aspirations as well. Both teams looking to put their mark on this ball game. Should be a good one, so if you're excited about today's ACSA primetime action within the Big North Conference, do me a favor and please smash that like button as well as hit subscribe if you do happen to be brand new to the channel. And now it is time to get this game underway. So here we now go. We start off with our very first look at the Southfield Dalmatians offense. Number 3 in the country, fighting for a college football playoff spot. We'll see what they can do against an upstart team like the Iroquois Eagles, who are only ranked number 20 in the ACSA top 25 polls, but they have certainly been hot as of late, as Southfield starting a nice drive off, getting already across the 35-yard line within the first minute of this ball game. It's now the Dalmatians facing 1st and 10. Thomas forced to scramble out, but finds Amos at the very last second for a very good first down that gets him inside the red zone. It's now 2 plays later, 2nd and 12. Thomas going to try to run it in himself and gets inside the 10-yard line after being brought down. Morgan Thomas, this freshman quarterback, doing a little bit of everything on this drive. We'll see if he can punch it in the end zone for the Dalmatians to begin this game. As Thomas is looking, tries to get it off, but is sacked in the backfield. And so Southfield only gets to settle for a field goal. And now the Iroquois Eagles ready to take control of the football. We'll see if they can take control of the game themselves as Kelly drops back to pass, has a clean pocket before deciding to scramble out and picking up some good yards in the process. Breaking away from a tackle as well. You love to see that from your quarterback. As now 2nd and 2. Kelly going to the right-hand side to Robertson. His tailback leaking out on that right-hand side. Able to pick up the first down for the Eagles. As the drive still continues for them. 2nd and 11 now. Kelly trying to scramble and does get to about midfield in the process, but they're facing a 3rd down situation. We'll see what this experienced quarterback and Miles Kelly can do from on this 3rd and 2. And smartly gets it off to Robertson, who was forced to be turned around, was in danger of actually not getting the first down, but was able to find his bearings eventually and get to that first down marker. But now they face another 3rd and 10 here. Kelly gonna try to scramble out of there. They brought the blitz from both sides, and they got the sack. But after a free and out by Southfield, the Iroquois Eagles start the football once again, and they have it at midfield as well. And first play, Robertson gets loose once again, a 15-yard gain on the right-hand side. Now deep in Southfield territory for the first time today. We'll see what they can do with it, as we had a potential touchdown to Robertson, but it was overthrown, incomplete. Is now 2nd and 10. Kelly gonna throw again, this time to the left-hand side. It is able to connect, finding his wide receiver in Williams. But they face another 3rd down though, a few plays later though. 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. We'll see what they come up with as Kelly under center, gonna drop back the pass. He has a clean pocket, gonna have to scramble out. No, he's gonna throw it over to the left-hand side, but it's just short. So the Iroquois Eagles also having to settle for a field goal. But they do manage at the very least to tie this game up at 3 apiece. And now it is Southfield's turn to have the football. We'll see what they can do with it. Southfield not necessarily known for the offense. They are more known as one of the better defensive units in the ACSA. So no surprises here that it's turning into a pretty close game right now, as we do have a pass interference on one of the Iroquois defensive backs. So that's going to tackle an extra 15 yards there. Now deep in Iroquois territory. Going to throw it to the right-hand side over to Banks. And Philip Banks able to pick up 7. As a 2nd and 3 coming up for the Dalmatians. Thomas will drop back the pass once again. Going to chunk it over to the left-hand side. It's over to Daniels. Damn, Daniel. He able to find his way into the red zone. A nice gain on that one. It's now another 1st and 10. Going to take it to Ronald Hunt, who's able to make a few defenders miss, and he gets inside the 10 before finally being brought down. But at least getting him into a goal line situation. We'll see if they can finish the drive. No, as Ronald Hunt nearly gets into the end zone, but is going to be stopped at the 1-yard line. Monster. We'll see if they go to Hunt one more time. No, they actually go to backup running back Frost, who back in week 1 had one of the first ACSA touchdowns of this entire series. And he scores once again, able to take the lead for the very first time, at least make it a 7-point game. So now Southfield enjoying the 10-3 lead going into the end of this first quarter. Unless Kelly has something to say about it, going to try to scramble out of the pocket and get to the 1st down marker, and further getting across the midfield. That does end the first quarter. Southfield holding a 10-3 lead, but the Iroquois Eagles are driving to begin the second quarter of play. So welcome back, second quarter officially underway. Starting off with a 2nd and 6, going to throw to the left-hand side over to Martin, who's able to get to the 25-yard line for a nice 1st down in the process. So you love to see that. It's now 3rd and long coming for the Eagles a few plays later. Dealing with some adversity for sure. We'll see what they can do on this long 3rd down play. Kelly going to have to scramble out. No, he's going to throw it to the left-hand side and connects with Williams. And he reaches the 1st down marker. 3rd and 15, threw it, before the 1st down marker. And so Kelly and company are still going to keep their drive alive. Here, the Iroquois Eagles looking to get into the end zone for the first time today. Now facing 3rd and 3, going to Robertson. Hurdles over a defender, but gets caught mid-air. But still will be given the 1st down marker, though. As 2 plays later, Kelly going to try to finish the drive himself. Barrels forward for a touchdown. The Iroquois Eagles strike back and respond. Tying this game up now at 10 apiece. So now let's see what the Southfield Dalmatians have in store. And I just want to note, the longer that this game is close, the more that these Iroquois Eagles are going to believe that they can get the job done. It would certainly be a huge win for the Upstart program if they can get it done, but for right now, they got to worry about the current drive at hand as Frost going to take the carry up the middle for an 8-yard gain. A nice play by the backup tailback. As now we got another 3rd down for Dalmatians. Going to Frost once again, setting up a little power attack and is able to work out for him. Able to get across the 50-yard line in the process. As now Thomas going to send this one to the left-hand side over to Daniels, who almost makes a man miss but gets across the 35-yard line at the very least. And now 3rd and long coming for the Dalmatians. Waiting for it right here, man. See if they can get another 1st down conversion here. Thomas looking around, going to throw it to the right-hand side. Gets it to Frost, but they're going to mark him just shy. Just 1 yard short. And Southfield surprisingly settles for a field goal. So only up 13-10 with only a couple minutes left here in this first half of play. And it looks like the Dalmatians are driving once again after forcing a 3 and out against the Iroquois offense. It's now 3rd and 9 a couple plays later. The drive ends up stalling though. And so with a minute and a half left roughly, they're going to punt the ball back to this Iroquois team. Now deep in their own territory. Only 42 seconds left in this first half. So I wouldn't be shocked if they just went ahead and ran some clock out. Although this play might be able to change something as White makes contested catch over the middle. Gets them to midfield. And now they might be in some business, man, as Kelly going to the right-hand side gets it to Mabin, who's able to get some space. He's down the sideline. No one's going to be able to catch this man, and he's gone. Like a girl in a country song. And what a way to end the first half of play. The Iroquois Eagles taking the lead, up 17-13 at half. So the second half now officially underway, and the Iroquois Eagles start with the football to begin the second half of play. So might have an opportunity to build off some momentum that they build towards the end, or they got that touchdown to end the first half of play, the last play of the first half. As there's another first down for the Eagles. We'll see what else they got in store. Robertson going up the middle. He's got some space, but gets lit up like a Christmas tree, though. Does bounce right back up. He is a tough kid. Certainly watches the hockey highlights. As now, 2nd and 3. Going to go to the left-hand side. Gets Thomas. He got some space. Only one man left to beat. Safety can't catch him in time as Thomas dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And the Iroquois Nation standing up here today. Now taking a 24-13 lead here early in the second half. Southfield Dalmatians, they're in some trouble, man. They don't have a lead and they don't have momentum either. So they got to do something with this drive here. A big drive potentially for the Dalmatians. As Thomas will drop back to pass on 3rd and 3. Throws it short over to Ronald Hunt, who gets out of bounds but not before reaching the first down marker. So now 1st and 10. Thomas looking to pass once again. Facing pressure. Gets sacked in the backfield though. Could not get out of there in time. And so because of that, facing a 3rd and long, Thomas got to make something happen with the arm. But Thomas once again getting sacked. And so if these Eagles, man, the Eagles starting to believe in themselves for sure. As they get another big play on defense. And so the Iroquois with a 24-13 lead now has the offense back on the field once again. And they get some big yardage to start as Walter goes down the sideline. Getting across the 50-yard line in the process. It's now 2nd and 12. 2 plays later, going over the middle to Williams, who's able to reach the first down marker despite, it being a longer, 2nd down play that they need in order to get there. As the drive still continues for the Eagles, they're moving downfield steadily. But after an incompletion, now face 3rd and long. We'll see if the Eagles can get a first down or will they potentially have to settle for a field goal here. As now 3rd and 7. Kelly in the shotgun, dropping back to pass, going to the right-hand side, gets it to Maben. Immediately goes out of bounds, but is able to maintain control long enough to get to the first down marker. And so again, the drive still continuing, and they're still driving downfield as they're now in the red zone. Eagles looking to add another touchdown on the board. We'll see if they can get it done as Mark Kelly dropping back, going to try to scramble. Able to finally get out of the pocket as there is some tight space on that in the trenches. Is now 2nd and 4 now. Kelly dropping back again, looking for somebody to throw to. Going to the left-hand side to Walters. It's a touchdown for the Eagles, and on top of that, there was a pass interference called. So the touchdown stands, and the Iroquois Eagles now with a 31-13 lead. You certainly love to see that. So now a first down. Southfield desperately need to get some points on the board, but I don't know if they can get it done though. Trying to go over to the left-hand side, it's incomplete. And Southfield only manages to get a field goal. They do cut it down to 2 possessions at the very least. But man, it is not looking good for the Dalmatians. Will we see the number 3 team in the nation fall? There's only a little bit more than 1 quarter of football left. And the Eagles are looking pretty good doing it, man. They're playing pretty tough for their head ball coach. As there's the 1st and 10 for the Iroquois, going to Maben again, who's able to get across the 40-yard line for the first down. And get your 4s up in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Iroquois with a 31-16 lead going into the final quarter of play. So we got an exciting ACSA primetime for you guys as the Iroquois Eagles have the Southfield Dalmatians on upset alert. 1 more quarter of play. They hold a 2-possession lead. We'll see if they can get the job done in this quarter and hold on as Mark Kelly dropping back, going to go over the middle, nearly gets intercepted. That would have been a huge play for the Southfield defense, but they don't get it. So now facing 3rd and long. Kelly making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage while sitting in the shotgun formation. Going to drop back and pass, going to chunk it to the left sideline. Gets it over to White, but is well short of the marker though. And so they had to punt the football away, sadly. It was outside of the effective field goal range of the kicker. And so now 2nd and 10. Thomas dropping back, going to chunk this one deep. Southfield needing this play and gets it to Amos. He makes the play for the Dalmatians. Gotta get to the line of scrimmage quick. You love to see a quick score if they can make it happen here. As Thomas will drop back once again, going over the middle to Dante Trail. Gets him another first down. Dalmatians moving forward, 1st and 10. Thomas going to the right side. A little bit of too much of a touch pass in my opinion, but at least it falls incomplete. But they face a 3rd and 7. They have struggled with 3rd down conversions today for the most part, as Thomas will drop back to pass once again. Go look over to Zach Trail, but again another 1st down that cannot be converted, as the Dalmatians will have to settle. They're settling for another field goal. I'm surprised they're not going for it here. They really need touchdowns right now. I don't know what a field goal does for them, but the kick is up, and look at this. The field goal misses, and so it stays a 15-point game. The Iroquois Eagles also take over after a nice stop on defense, preventing any points from being scored. So we'll see if the offense can capitalize on this momentum. We'll see about it for sure. It's now 2nd and 3 coming up, going to the left-hand side to Robertson, who makes a couple defenders miss and is finally brought down at the 41-yard line for the Eagles. And they are certainly soaring out here today, that's for sure, as Robinson continues to go to the ground game, pick up a few more yards for this offense, trying to stop them boys up. I wouldn't be surprised if play action is coming, as that could be it right there. Mabin going to the right sideline, wide but naked, open for the 1st down. Able to get across the 35-yard line, as the Eagles still continuing to get the keys out, because they are certainly building themselves a drive right now. And also getting some time off the clock as well. Only 4.5 minutes left in this football game, but also facing 3rd down. Kelly in the shotgun. Let's see what he can do. He's going to try to run it himself. A designed quarterback draw up the middle that gets him in the red zone. And the Iroquois looking to put an exclamation point on this game. They want to score on this drive and make it 6 points as well. We'll see if they can put a potential dagger in the Dalmatians. It's now 3rd down once again. Going to Robertson once again on the ground. He gets to the 1st down marker and is inside the 5-yard line before being brought down once again. As 2 plays later, facing 3rd and goal. Very content with when some time run off the clock. We're reaching the 2-minute mark in this game, as Kelly's going to dive for the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And the Iroquois continue to build on what has been a very impressive ball game for them. Now up 38-16. And now at this point, we can now consider this garbage time. We'll see if Southfield can at least get some points on the board to make the scoreboard look a little bit more respectable. But needless to say, in that second half, Southfield has simply been dominated in this ball game, as Edwards is trying to get the spin cycle going, but always spinned sideways. Did not even bother to move forward, so you hate to see it. As Thomas now going to the right-hand side, going to Farnerick, who's able to get to the 1st down. As now 1st and 10 again for the Dalmatians. Thomas going to have to throw it, but he gets sacked in the backfield. 3 Eagles coming up in there and converging on the quarterback. And the clock is still ticking. 1:15 left in this ball game before one of the best upsets in the Big North Conference is completed. And Thomas can only scramble for a handful of yards. Facing 3rd and long. They do take a timeout though. That is their last timeout that they're going to be able to experience. As now 3rd and 7. Thomas going to chuck this one to the left-hand side. Nearly intercepted as well. But look at this. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They should have been doing this earlier, but I guess better late than never. And speaking of better late than never, look what happens here. 4th and 7. They find Sumter downfield. And he's able to get into the end zone for a touchdown for the Dalmatians. And on top of, they're going to double down on fighting for every single second. Thomas going to try to throw it to the left-hand side. It's incomplete. Probably should have just ran it in for a 2-point conversion, but I'm not the quarterback. I don't know what he saw. And Hey, these Eagles, man. These Eagles have really shown up and played today. They are going to go ahead, win this game, just waiting until they decide to kneel this ball down. I'm assuming they're going to kneel the ball down, with it being basically the last play of the game. And it will be interesting to see what happens in the top 25 polls as they're actually passing. There's a man in Walters open. He makes both safeties miss. And on the last play of the game, the Iroquois Eagles are going to put an exclamation point and extend what is a great win for the Iroquois Eagles. Holy crap. So no time is officially left on the clock, and so the Iroquois Eagles will finish their statement win against the Southfield Dalmatians, giving them their first loss of the season, and the chaos continues. The Iroquois Eagles winning by a final score of 45-22, improving the 7-1, whereas the Southfield Dalmatians, they take their very first loss of the season as well. But with all that being said, I've hoped you enjoyed today's ACSA primetime action between the Southfield Dalmatians and the Iroquois Eagles. If you did, do me a favor and please smash that like button, as well as hit subscribe if you have to be brand new to the channel. In the meantime, I hope you guys are all out there having a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.